Hey Alpha Fam, Coach Jam here with another market update. Before we begin, I do want to say that nothing in these videos is financial advice. Everything's for educational purposes only. It's just my own analysis on the market. Also, if you're new to the Alpha Syndicate channel, if you could please give us a like, comment, and a subscribe. We really do appreciate the support. Let's get into the market, guys. So we've had a bunch of stuff happen over the last few days. Last night, we started getting announcements for another ceasefire. All right, this came from Trump. All right, what's interesting is we're actually getting conflicting reports that Iran has actually turned this down, but right now it looks like there is a ceasefire that is in place. All right, this is a good thing, but I would not trust it 100% yet, because at any time, guys, if one of these countries decides to start bombing the other one, this thing is going to go right back down to where it just came. All right, so with that being said, knowing that, I think we need to be very patient on just, getting overly excited and overly leveraging positions right now, because what's going to end up happening is these market makers are going to do these things to flush the market out as this stuff goes up. So if you see this, guys, you can see we're starting to move up. This does not look bad. It does look pretty good right now. But again, if anything happens, this entire move will just be retraced. All right. And we've already started to see that. Like yesterday, there was a report of the ceasefire not actually going through. Then we had this big move back down. And now all of a sudden we're getting more reports that it is true. So with that, we're going to see a lot of conflicting, viewpoints come out in the next couple of days. But looking at the traditional markets, guys, and we've been talking about this a lot. Looking at TradFi markets, guys, and I've been saying this, and I think this is a big reason why Trump did this. Trump is looking at this stuff, guys. He sees the markets are rolling over, all right? Trump does not want the stock market to go through a broader major correction, all right? So he's playing a very slippery game right here, guys, where he's trying to, accomplish his goals over there, his military goals. But he's also trying to make sure that he doesn't completely nuke the markets. And he also doesn't want oil to crash. I mean, he doesn't want oil to surge, which is going to cause inflation to go up, and he just doesn't want all of these things. So he has to play this very, very smart. So I think what we're seeing is Trump knowing that, hey, we're starting to roll over a little too much. Let's start putting out that we're going to try to push for a ceasefire. Let's bring some confidence back into the market. Let's get this oil down, because with oil going up, guys, and let's look at the oil right now. All right. Oil's been doing some interesting things over the last few days. We know it's been surging because of the war. All right. What's interesting is if you come over here on the 4-hour, we have finally, with this announcement, have broken back below the 50-day, and we have come up and done a bearish retest. This looks good. I would expect probably over the next couple of days, if this ceasefire holds, oil maybe drift back up just a little bit more, back up into this general area right here. And then what we'd want to see is another reject and then move back down. All right, guys? And as long as this ceasefire holds, then this is what we should see. All right. With that, then we should see crypto continue to make its move to the upside. U.S. market's just about to open. I'm very interested to see the reaction today, because this announcement was always made. Of course, this is how Trump does. He makes announcements after the markets are closed, so they give us a chance for the market to actually digest this information. And again, we got to see kind of what the market does today. But I have a feeling with everything that's been transpired, bringing more confidence in the market, hopefully we should start seeing the market continue to go back up. Again, I still am in the camp that I think we're in this massive accumulation range. I think that we need to be very patient in this range, and I think at some point we will still come back to the bottom of it and retest these lows. I still think you need to be continuously putting in your limit orders, guys. And again, don't get too excited, because what's going to happen is you're going to see a lot of people getting flushed, both shorts and longs. Every time there's a bullish announcement, you're going to see those shorts get squeezed. Every time there's a bearish announcement, you're going to see the longs get squeezed. You're going to see this happen continuously. I'm still in the camp that I think that 2026 is going to be a good year. All right. We just have to get past this first, all right? Looking at USDT dominance, this is doing something interesting. We finally had the first time in months come back below the 50. We could not hold below it. We got back and we basically deviated right back above it. Right now, we are trying to get back below it. You can see we're finding support. We've finally gotten back below it on the 4-hour, and what I would expect is this thing to drift back up. We'd want to see a bearish retest and then a move down, all right? And if it does that, then hopefully we'll continue to see the market, reprice and continue to go up. Regardless, guys, which direction, I still think that everything that we've been talking about has been kind of coming into fruition. Everything we've been kind of predicting has continued to happen. And we just need to be stoic, be patient, allow the market to play itself out over the next few months, continue to put those limit orders, continue being patient, and continue building positions at these bear market floors. Because when we break out, guys, it's going to happen fast, and you don't want to miss that bus. All right, guys? Especially when we start to move, guys, I think that first wave is going to be very, very violent, very, very fast, and it's going to be very, very quickly repricing, and things are going to move up fast. You don't want to be left out. You don't want to be left out. You don't want to be FOMOing in, and you also don't want to allow yourself to just go off. And I see this a lot. I had somebody tell me this yesterday. Oh, I'm not going to start buying yet. Bear markets last a year. We're only like 150 days in. I still got plenty of time. You don't want to have that mindset, guys. You want to have a mindset that you need to be doing whatever you can do every single day, because at any time we could break out. We are not guaranteed to have a 300 to 365 day bear market, guys. We are just not. This thing could break out next week and we never come back to these levels again, or we could continue to go down further and drop to another level. All right, guys? Nobody ever knows. Anybody says 100% that they know what's going to happen, they're lying. You're dealing with a set of probabilities. All right, guys? Markets can only move in three directions. They can either go up, they can either go down, or they can go sideways. And what you need to be doing is, that's why I started Alpha Syndicate, guys. And if this is the first time you've ever seen any of my content, my name's Coach JM. I've been a digital asset investor for over 5 years. I'm the founder of Alpha Syndicate, and I also host all the Crypto Talk workshops in Capital Club. And if you want to learn this stuff, guys, if you want to see how we connect the macro, the fundamentals, the technical analysis together to give us an edge over the market, and if you want a place to be able to get coached and mentored by somebody like me, click the link below, guys. We'll see you inside.